So the two games we're playing today are Man City at home, Liverpool away. Good recent run. Beat Newcastle in the cup final. Did lose to Everton but beat Juventus away and home in the Champions League. So Man City Liverpool today. Let's see how we get on. So this will be the 11 I'm sending out. Changes made. Gascons and De Cesare are coming in because my two regular centre halves are on holiday. Serovic is coming into Moore's position because he's also on a holiday, and I'm putting Sesko ahead of Hurst just because he's still not fit. 75 minutes. Ben Wilkinson, whoever he is manager of Manchester City. Still a strong lineup. Jared Bowen, what's the odds that he's going to come back and haunt us? Usually is the FM way, if you know, you know. Get him to pick up where we left off the last time. I think that's all fine. We'll just get straight into it. Shout some encouragement. 5th in the league. City down in 7th, 4 behind us. A win here would improve our Champions League hopes. We're not going to win the league, I really don't think. 22 points behind Liverpool. Can't see that happening. City building from the back as I like to do, but giving away Rodrigo into Brooking. Oh, we hit the post and they've cleared it. We're still going, are we? Go there. There's a corner. Now they encourage. It's like 8 minutes for it to recognise. Oh, now we've hit the bar. I mentioned before they're removing the shouts from FM26 because they claim that they don't make a difference, and they do, because you can see morale changing given how, like, which one you shout out at them. The thing I don't like is there, when I was down at the start of the game and it didn't come up until 8 minutes in that I was shouting encouragement at them. It should be immediate. I don't like that. I don't know if he saved that or he hit the bar again. I think he saved it. I think the frame of the goal is going to be our nemesis in this game. We are bossing it though, to be fair. 6 shots, 3 on target. Just edging possession. Rodrigo, he's not going to complete the rest of the game. He can come off. A lot of their attacks were coming through the middle, but they seem to have changed that now to both sides. We're throwing in our own deep own half with Brooking, and if we build from here, or do we give it away? Mazinho with the hairband. Brooking's always dressed that way, and he's still got it. It's good stuff, good stuff. Oh yes. Comes off the bench, gives us the lead, just his 2nd of the season. One of 3 could have passed through there. Mazinho picks out Udrago. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But he scores and gives us the lead. Still 5th, but 2 behind Newcastle. We go 5 clear of Man United with the game in hand. Just about. Half time. I never like highlights. Highlights just before half time and full time worry me. Even if it's us on the attack, because things like that could happen. We have still got it. just. As it turned out, a completely pointless highlight because nothing happened. Half time then, 1-0. City still yet to have a shot, but we know the way it goes is that we see one highlight, they're going to take one shot, and that'll be that. Score from it. Rooney Bargy was mine. He spent 4 good seasons with us and done very well. They came in for him. Obviously I rejected it. He kicked up a stink, wanted to go. Away he went. They're currently playing Jeremy Doku and Phil Foden up front. That could be why they're struggling. Let's hope so. Pretty sure Haaland is still at the club. I don't know why he's not. I'm going to assume he's injured. Almost certain they haven't sold him. Mazinho's pulling out an 8.1, as you'd expect with that assist. Odegaard, he's a hit and miss. Pulling out a 6.3 on the right wing. Still a long highlight, and you can see a goal coming here. Is Doku. Oh, the keeper has saved it. I was just saying at half time how all it will take is one highlight and then one shot on target. Thankfully that highlight is finished. We've got a free kick. So, how have you not put the rebound in? Batista up and quietly can cross out. Good header, top of the net. Possession wise, they've turned that right around. No more an attacking threat though. Odegaard I might have to do something about. Cisco always worries me. He's a good substitute to bring on, but when I start him, he does very little. I might have to take it on. They've now put Robbie up front alongside Doku, and Foden has dropped back. There were 20 minutes. I'm gonna change that about. Tactic wise for us, I mean Pedri can play there. Hurst could do 75, but well, do you know what it was? I've just seen that Sesko's supposed to play as an advanced forward. That's my fault. I've probably not given him the tools. Spurs are getting beaten 3-1 at Brighton. They've 2 games more than Liverpool they played, and they're 12 behind. With a second, ooh, what a finish. 2 substitutes with our 2 goals. Yeah, I'll do that. Edison at full stretch, and that's bottom corner. This is where we go defensive. We will bring that down. We'll time waste a little bit. They still had just a 1 shot on target. We will just go very defensive in the hope that we don't concede it. Look, full time it is. 2-0 win home to Manchester City. Absolutely take that. Good win for us. Rodrigo injured, 3-4 days. He'll probably miss Newcastle. So yeah, we'll play the Newcastle game off camera, and we'll be back for Liverpool away on the 22nd. So Liverpool away is our game today. We'll keep you up to date. We drew the game in between Wage and Newcastle, which I'll take actually because they're doing okay in the league. They won just yesterday away at Brentford, so they're up to 3rd in the league now. The Champions League draw has been made. Real Madrid, which is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that. Could be where our run is, but you never know. We did beat Juventus previous round. You never know. So Real Madrid in the Champions League quarter-final. First up for us, Liverpool away. As I say, top of the league, 13 points clear. We win this, we go 4th. They're pretty much handed the title if they win it. It's going to be a toughie, but anything can happen. Let's see how we get on. So my team to face Liverpool then, Pacho and Diamande back in from their holiday, so they're going to be my centre-back partnership. Sir Richard and Moore, Cisco is going to start from that. I remembered I'm going to play him as an advanced forward, so hopefully he'll be able to get some goals. I'm going to give Cunha not played many games, scored 4, but given that Ardagula it was always a hit and miss, I'm going to give Cunha a chance on that wing. Cisco, as you can see, is not great, so I don't think he'll play the full 90. We'll see how we go. Our team then to face Liverpool. Arne Slot still in charge. They've made 5 changes from their starting lineup. Still a pretty good team. Just doing my usual instructions and we'll get back straight into it. I'll still encourage the boys. I'll keep everything positive. I'll not change too much. We'll just see how things go. Temptation is to play it cautiously and keep the counter attack going. First highlight belongs to Liverpool. Szoboszlai, he's in. That's a good save. Again, now the encourage comes up 8 minutes into the game. All the edge of the box. Great tackle, Mezinho. Can we counter from it? Down the line. Nope. They're matching us formation wise. I say that, but it's not the way of matching them. This is what I play anyway. So I go by what the opposition are doing, whether it's exactly the same as ours. As the result, somebody's got injured. Okay. As a result stands, that puts Liverpool 14 clear of Spurs with 7 games to go. 21. Spurs can only get to 87 if they win their last 7 games. So Liverpool are essentially 3 wins from winning the league. After this game, if this result stays as a draw, Brooking is not going to see the game out. I can play Pedri. Should be a starter, really, to be fair, but don't know. I could play him on the right. Burnley have pulled one back away at City. Are they even going to qualify? I checked actually after the previous game against them that you saw Unai Emery was their manager and he was sacked. That's why the caretaker manager was in charge of that game. And Haaland was injured as well. That's why he wasn't playing in that game. Somebody doing star jumps on the touchline now. Always a good way to warm up. Again, highlight just before half time. This always worries me, and that's exactly why you never fail to get a highlight just before half time, just before full time. I mean, he was injured in the 16th minute. Why are you telling me they've made a sub in a 46? Keep up with the news. As if the game wasn't going to be hard enough when we've had one shot on target to concede in the 3rd minute of added time. I'll point the finger and ask them to show something else, and I'll just I can do this because that should change to Luis Diaz instructions. Nobody's really outstanding. Rodrigo's a 6.2. Let's go. There's no excuse this time. My fault he didn't put up a good performance against Man City because I was playing him as a poacher, and that's not where he plays. But that's not his role. Costa is 7.2, probably because they've had 13 shots and we've conceded 1 goal, so he's keeping us in it. What I'm going to do is demand more. And I think with half hour to go, this is where we say you came off the bench last time and scored, so we'll see if we can do that again. Let's we've got an attacking throw, which hopefully means we're about to counter it. We're about to see a goal line technology highlight here, I believe. I stand corrected. They've got 4 players playing over a 7 rating. I don't know if the right wing position is cursed because Cunha's come in and he's pulling a 6.3. I mean, nobody other than the goalkeeper, as I say, is pulling out anything spectacular. But nobody seems to play out of their skin on the right hand side. That's annoying. We clearly had a free kick highlight. I've just changed mentality to cautious and it decides no, never mind, you don't need to see that. Let's fire up. I think we've got a head for your feet here. Goalkeeper's going to be mad on the match. 9 shots on target they've had, just the 1 we've conceded. Full time 1-0 defeat. Disappointing in the fact that, consider we had 9 shots and 3 on target, we didn't have a single highlight that showed any of those things. Highlights were hard to come by. No one really played well. Keeper kept us in it, as I say. To only lose 1-0 to a team that's clearly going to go on to win the league. As I say, Spurs can reach 87, so Liverpool need 5 more points in 7 games. So that's obviously it's going to be. They've lost 1 game all season. That was surprisingly away at Ipswich. They've only won 4 games themselves. Yep, disappointing. Shouldn't be the end of the world. I mean, we are 5 clear of City. Champions League is where we want to finish. We are just 3 behind Arsenal, but getting back into Europe would be the goal anyway. So next video will be Champions League, both legs, home and away, Real Madrid. We'll see how we get on with that one. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps grow the channel and pushes the video out there. Drop some comments, I'll read them and I'll get back to you as well. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you guys, bye bye.